Nothing beats slide chains, you know, Richie? Like a good old slide chains.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty decent.
Yeah, but the main
Then you're
discussion here is where the Monkey King is going to go here. I'm sure they have already decided since it's not much time already. Look like they know what they want.
Yep, the shoes are coming off. That's how you know.
Shoes.
Talon, they're getting ready to stay at home, you know? They're setting up. They're getting comfortable.
Yep, mid monkey.
Warrior,
so they decided to go for mid monkey, and Ursa still retains the lane dominance over the Sand King, and the Ursa does a couple of things as well. It kills the life stealer, it kills the egg, it kind of kills the Nature's Prophet as well if you can get on top of it.
Him, Jug, and I don't know,
Yeah,
PA or
life
something.
stealer, Juggernaut, anti-mage. Yeah, I think these are the three. They are the like foundation of the heroes that you learn about the carry role when you start to dip your feet into carry.
Right.
You have to learn the role, and those are the heroes you go to first.
Right. Your Sifu is like, make sure that you do your 10 manta dodges a day on AM.
No, he makes me look at the map. See, you cross the line. You're not supposed to cross the line. This wave you can't take. Okay, you can only take this wave if you are anti-mage because you are fast. The rest of the heroes, no. And never kill the car. That catapult, that car there, right there, is all a bait. Unless
You want to know why,
Mirana,
Winter?
you can arrow it.
You know why, Winter?
Yeah, I can't wait for your brilliant answer,
No.
Richie. Tell me.
Bad karma.
I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that was not scripted at all.
Natsumi running in 1 versus 2 down bottom, will defend his own jungle. But the wraparound that's far more interesting is up here top lane. Unfortunately for Talon, no one from NIGMA Galaxy is going to get baited over there. Although if they're patient, they may...
I mean, sometimes you wonder where is actually the lane, you know, in Dota. And sometimes you just don't know where it will end up, you know. It could be in the middle of your tier 1 and tier 2. It could be in front of the tier 2. It could be in front of your face, you know. It could be anywhere. As long as you drag it there, it'll be there.
Look at where Cuckoo has to contest this farm, man. It'll end up being super fun for him. Natsumi's running in. Blood grenade thrown. Omar slowed to a crawl. A noob does not have any mana. Can't do anything about it. Just has to sit inside of his sandstorm.
Very nice rotation by Natsumi.
First blood spill there. That's crazy.
And to do, I feel like he wants to get level 2 and maybe gank top. Maybe with toss he can maybe gank top.
I think Natsumi just runs at him again, by the way. Omar, he has TP in 2 seconds.
TP? Where? TV top, TV top, TV top.
Oh,
uh-oh.
Oh no, I mean, still a level 1 tiny then. Not much he could do there.
Omar, TPing top, but he's still level 1.
Yeah, he only has Avalanche. We'll see what they can do as WS does not connect on the hoof stomp thanks to the Rage. Stun will connect, but the cookie's even better out from Jokum.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do, you know? No boots. Level 1. He's level 2 now. It's such a sad game, you know, to start for the Tiny. Like watching a Tiny walk around like this.
Kodo.
No boots.
Kodo mid. Gets the Wukong, the Jingo Mastery, and he just dives the tower. I mean, my goodness, simply TP's away. Nothing GH can do. That's Monkey King and gaming.
That is Mikoto gaming. No, it reminds me of someone else, you know.
Sumail had no idea. He just gets walked down. He really just gets walked down. I know we didn't show the full kill down bottom noob. Oh, yikes, he's gonna go down again here. I mean, just no support in this lane for him. Oh my GH all of a sudden is getting beaten down by a tree.
They don't want to lose the shrine.
Let's Wisdom Shrine time. Stun there, out from Makoto. Careful with the toss. Underneath the tier 2 tower. That's not bad at all. And in fact, good enough to get the kill. Very nicely done.
The shrine.
He's TP'd on in. It is shrine time. They will interrupt the Wisdom Shrine attempt in time as Cuckoo. He's going to die likely to Sumail. Trying to go to the neutral camp here and does not. He's going to die to Sumail. In the meantime, they do end up losing Noob again. A little bit more about the power runes now. We've had 2 power runes already, Invis and Haste. Sumail picking up one of those. Still some,
they're moving top. The action is going to be here. Everyone's heading over for a party.
Yeah. See what they can find. WS, the open wounds, kind of getting on top of him is Makoto. He's going to actually find a stun from the trees. GH with the hotspot, trying to pick off these kills. Does find one as Jokum and WS both fall. Omar, he's going to end up dying to the hands of Makoto as Natsumi will TP in, but doesn't really change. Stampede off. So
The power of the
blown by
Centaur,
NIGMA.
but
Oh,
they're gonna chase. The dagger
Yeah.
is online. Sand King is ready to hunt.
Ghost ready to pop on out as they do find themselves a Snapfire. Should be an easy snack there for Ghost. What more
Oh,
can
the
they
shrine.
find?
It's the biggest stack.
Oh, yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nothing Talon can do here, I presume. That's what Talon hopes to get here. They're smoking in. Double daggers on Sand King and Centaur.
Is under attack.
Sorry. Centaur
Good
and
catch.
Ursa on Team
Stun
Talon.
from the tree to set things up here for Makoto. They do find the initial stun.
burst him.
Out with the
Oh,
Wukong
the stun.
counter
Let him
initiation
close.
though. Omar with the avalanche buys Ghost enough time to try and escape here. GH letting loose. Oh, on the Sunray. Still has Supernova ready to play
Here
with.
comes the kiss.
Only WS dead is so far in this engagement as the kisses raining down will do nothing to kill Ghost, who's safe inside of Noob. Now the fight continues. NIGMA Galaxy responding perfectly. A nice ice path there is not going to save Cuckoo. However, the toss already sends Ghost on top of Cuckoo, and 4 dead just like that. GH the only one to drop. He did such a great job there. Talon, they've got to be a little bit frustrated there. That was their Blink Dagger reveals, and they just barely to come out not ahead.
Yeah, by the way, just look at how fat the Phoenix is right now. It's insane.
Well, he might be dead.
Yeah, okay.
Unfortunately.
Okay. I take the blame. It was me.
Yeah, you should. You should for that one. I mean, that was just
Look at
instant.
how fat that Phoenix is and then instantly turn into mincemeat. Nope.
Careful here, Noob. He's gonna get scouted.
Uh-oh.
Into the pit he goes, but Talon,
Ignores the
they
dragon.
had read this one. All of a sudden, Omar caught walking down the stairs. Oh my goodness, Cuckoo! He's also caught him inside the ice path. Another stun here is not going to be good enough to save Noob as Ghost in full retreat. This Primal Spring Tree Dance, though, trying to find him, but Ghost is too far gone here already.
Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay there by Sand King there. I mean, he saw the Jakiro, but he decides not to. I think ignoring him was probably okay. But then when he
Makoto?
went in,
He has a stun. Sumail can't just TP away, unfortunately. He has a full Mjolnir. Stun's going to come through now. Makoto, yeah, he's got a kill just as easy as it was in the laning stage.
that is what I call. Yeah, I would say that Talon made a couple of really good decisions to go for Roche there after the pick off onto the Phoenix. It was a good smoke, and then yeah, I mean they got lucky. Sand King decides to try to make a big play there, but fails.
Cuckoo
But now Talon
throws a
definitely
stun
in a much better
out.
spot. Ice
Yeah,
Bow.
Natsumi's coming. Kiss is raining down as Natsumi finds the kill first onto that
Oh,
lovely
fire
fat
everywhere.
Phoenix.
He's burning everywhere. And then
Oh,
Phoenix
no.
dies as well. Very nice. Talent. Definitely. Man,
Fountain, and you wait for one of the supports to respawn and kill them in the fountain.
I will give that a pass. I'm sorry.
Coward. Is it because of ideals like this you want disable, re-enable help on me when we play Dota
Hang
together?
on a
Dude,
minute,
he's just
Richie.
gone
There's
in.
a fight.
A one-man stun there on a Cuckoo. Certainly a great way to start this off for NIGMA Galaxy. They've already taken down Cuckoo. They're trying to get through this first life, through the BKB, through the Enrage. They set up the Supernova right on top. Sumail ready to lay down the control as Makoto pops
Phoenix
down through the
8 stuns
trees.
him.
Another great stun on Natsumi. Natsumi trying to fight through this one. Ghost, though, he has the numbers. He's got the damage, and he's going to force Makoto to run away. Was fighting through that Macropire, still alive as Sumail jumping forward, TPing. Trying to find a bit more, but it's
Guys, you know. Kind of a hit
sometimes
the
it's just, you know, you need more than a stampede to get out. It's some of these fights, you know, once you're in, you're in. NIGMA Galaxy, you know, layering the stuns and the lockdown to make sure that they can successfully find pickoffs. Here again, Makoto will show mid. Omar wastes no time jumping in. Noob with the follow-up stun. There's that hotspot out from GH, and Noob melts Makoto.
Yeah, this is the time for you to all chat. Where is your BKB? You know the
BKB
classic
to be
one in
found?
pubs. Every time you're trying something.
Tough. That one's tough.
Yeah, it is definitely tough, you know. And a monkey,
Radiant's middle tower
he's queuing a Manta, but he's definitely gonna need a BKB at some point. Not at some point, as soon as
Noob?
possible.
Oh, Sumail TP'd right on top of him. No way. WS just read like a book.
The team play, patient, everything. on point here for NIGMA. Still, it's just a 4K lead. Not as bad as, what, 10, 15 minutes ago when it was 17K.
Yeah,
Another
okay,
fight?
hold on, Winter. Snapfire in trouble. Jokum, he's already
Glimmer?
used the cookie. No chance for the Glimmer
Oops.
there, even.
Nope, he's going in. Oh no, he's just placing a veil to distract the enemy.
They see
Come
Noob.
into my storm.
Sentry's ready to go. WS thinking about the blink in. There's the stun. They actually do manage to find Noob, trying to blow him up. Stampede
he's it.
allows Natsubi, well, thinking about at least going forward with GH, burning him down with that Sunray.
That is not a bait. That is just a bait scorpion right there.
Didn't expect the Sentry there.
Tower is under attack.
Ends up catching him out. Won't stop Ghost from taking the tower. Dakota, though, he's
Sumail,
going to keep
he's
hunting.
being hunted.
I think
He
they've
is
seen
being
Sumail
hunted.
there.
Yeah,
Must
there's a
have.
ward. And now there is a Monkey King disguising himself as a tree. Running around.
Careful here, though. Careful.
Oh,
They're
no.
gonna jump in.
They found the
Ghost
disguised
infested
Monkey
all
King.
along. Does get off that ulti. Makoto doesn't have anything to lifesteal off of. The Glimmer Capes getting him away to safety. The cookie, another jump away, and they have managed to at least allow Makoto to live. Jokum dying in his
no.
place.
Mikoto.
Oh,
He
no,
dies.
Sumail.
Sumail got him.
Unbelievable. Did he get him with Curse of the Old Growth? He got him with Curse of the Old Growth.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
The king.
Oh no, it's falling apart now. WS, he's gonna get caught. They've got vision thanks to the Curse of the Old Growth. GH burns him down with that hot spot. 9K the net worth lead. I think they should go up high ground. They should go up high ground here.
There's nothing Talon can do right now with just 2 members remaining. No BKB ready. Okay, BKB is going to be ready now for Ursa. But it seems like he needs his team. So
But
they are going
where's
to
the team
forfeit.
fight gonna come from?
Santos stun into Mortimer's Kiss.
I
But
guess so.
you need the monkey with BKB to frontline. They don't have anyone to frontline. I feel like that is the issue here. They're counting on the Ursa to just go in and but when Ursa goes in, he needs to fully commit to the fight. So, you know, they need to get their initiation. The Santon needs to land on someone and they blow them up with the Jakiro plus the Mortimer's Case.
Yeah, they've got the MKB now in line for
Oh, no,
Natsumi. Omar would
Tiny.
be a great first catch, but WS can't reach in time. The vision saving the life there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Another Wisdom Shrine for NIGMA.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Another Wisdom Shrine for NIGMA.
Yeah,
They
they'll
picked
get
up
it.
all the last couple of Wisdom Shrines.
Yeah, it's been oppressive. It's been an oppressive last few minutes, and now in the triangle, they get a free kill onto Cuckoo, and Ghost gets the +1, the top pow kill there onto Jokum. Omar just and why not? Straight in a Roche, second Roche up for the taking. How does Talon even contest you now?
You buy back on 2 supports, I guess. That's the only way. But they don't have the outpost
Oh.
to TP to.
Omar, okay, he's gonna get jumped. Gets the stun off actually.
Oh, no
Don't
mana
think
for
he makes
Foster?
it out.
150
there that
mana.
time. Careful, no. Noob, jump on in. Makoto through the stun, waiting on the Wukong's command. But Natsumi needs help. BKB, and now enraged. Natsumi's just running, though, as WS has been killed off by Sumail. Ghost eats Natsumi alive. Makoto trying to hide up on the high ground in the Wukong's command. That will save him for a second here as he gets a Boundless Strike away before he turns to try and fight Noob. Doesn't stand a chance, though. Ghost gets his second.
And they blow that one hero up, you know, and maybe
Cookie,
they can
Glimmer,
take the
Force
fight.
Staff. It's maybe not even good enough to save Cuckoo. Ghost, he's just too fast on the draw, the rage. They can't save him. Cuckoo's dead for 40 seconds. They need everyone here. NIGMA are just and Crimson, but his team just can't really get on top of anyone to do the damage. See now as Makoto lands an initial stun. There's the follow-up, but Natsumi dares not jump in on that engagement as Ghost consumes his second and final set of barracks in this push. That's going to be the megas guaranteed for NIGMA just over 30 minutes into the game.
Yeah, the recovery from Noob, the ganking from Nature's Prophet, from Sumail, moving around the map, and Ghost. This lifesteal, this Brock, you know.
Omar,
They tried to move
jump
him
on in.
around.
Oh,
he just stands
Natsumi
his
gets
ground.
abyssal. They're going to look instead for the easier kills, but Natsumi just unleashes on Omar. Ghost free to just do as much damage as he can on the WS. Finally, the Stampede comes out to try and reset this fight. Cuckoo finds himself in front of the tier 4 towers, where he's quickly dismantled here by NIGMA Galaxy. So continuing to push now. Cuckoo, another stun as he has bought back. Makoto disguises the tree from the side. There's going to be the jump in. They try and get on top of Sumail. Sumail with the BKB, though, and they Satanic. He's life-stealing too much. Makoto finds a nice two-man stun to the back line. That's good enough for the kill on a noob. Oh, no, but WS killed. He was trying to TP away, and GH, once again, a pristine egg is going to pop. They cannot do anything to touch this Phoenix time and time again. These ultis have been free for GH. As Cuckoo cowering in the fountain. NIGMA Galaxy, the Megas pushing in favor for them now, filtering into the bases. Mitsami gets first hits bashed by Ghost. GG is called. Makoto's not even going to buy back. This one is over. NIGMA Galaxy take game 1 over TALON Esports.
Yeah, the deserving winner here. You know, suffering from the early game.
They wouldn't, Huskar.
Why not? It's pretty good here. Nobody can deal with a Huskar.
Yeah.
Right, so
just
we're
like an
gonna pick
honor
what?
thing,
Queen
you
of
know?
Pain?
Yeah, honorable hero, some Venomancer, some...
He's probably not gonna be Tiny mid. Most likely. Tiny support here. Then Queen, Huskar. Honest Man will pick what? Ember? Let's play a normal Dota game.
Honest Man would pick Ember. Yeah,
Ember,
he's still
eh?
in the pool somehow.
Storm. There's Storm in the game. I kind of like Ember. Works well with the A. Very well with the A. Because you have 2 carries, Beast and Sven. So your mid hero cannot be greedy. He needs to be the playmaker, like the Pango.
They go with the
Wait,
Dark
why did the Darkseer end up on the other side?
I agree. We live in today as we get underway with game number 2 of our series. NIGMA Galaxy leading 1-0 now over TALON Esports, as Group A just about wraps up their day here at ESL One
Someone's gonna
Raleigh.
die
Good afternoon,
soon,
everyone.
Richie. Be ready.
Yep. It's a freight train of action. The Boar is the first thing to scout Jokum, though.
Oh
So
no!
nice micro there by Noob. So that small play buys him a bit of time, but Sumail, he's gearing up. The mid-ion shell ready to go here early on. This will be difficult, though. Superior vision now established here by the side of TALON Esports. But Ghost,
Here we go.
he will walk in.
Oh.
He's already leveled the stun. He's been
Wait,
stunned
Omar
himself.
has no
Finds
stun?
2 there on the stun. This is an absolutely huge 5-on-5 fight. Jokum, first blood there. The kill on a Ghost. Sumail strikes back. It's the kill on the Jokum. Jokum gets strikes back onto Sumail now. But from beyond the grave with the ion shell. Sumail on a double kill. 2 heroes survive. Makoto, I'm not sure if he's making it back. Oh, gets the shield, gets the berry. He's just fine. What in the
Wait.
world was that?
I mean, if Tiny had stun, they would have just destroyed them. Like, so surprised that they went for that play with Tiny not having stun. He took 3 grab. Yeah.
It's Wrath
I mean,
of
the
God
wall cry is
facet.
going to be very, very important.
Careful,
this game.
mid. Sumail, is he being ganked? They fortify here on the dire side. Sumail quickly realizing he's in trouble. Dodges the
God.
ice shards, but they will continue chasing him down. Sumail trying to turn, but he is going to die behind the tier 1 tower. It's caught up by the surprise TP of Jokum. Well played.
Good TP, good reaction by Joker, punishing Sumail's greed there. But at the
It's so confidently, like it's, you know, like a mid SF dying, you know? But it's just, you're right. All these like off-meta picks, you know, you kind of expect them to have to work out early. Nice avalanche there up top on a 2. Cuckoo being ran down, receives the boundless strike, trying to get him out of harm's way. And Omar just doesn't have the attack speed to collect the kill.
Is under attack.
We're going for the summons build, by the way, here for Noob. Delicious. I love it. Top lane, you've got your Tiny and a Beastmaster. Great, great. I love it. And then finally, the main course, Darkseer mid. Here he is, by the way, folks. He's showing up to fight. Level 1 vacuum looks pretty darn good to me so far, but not too
Snowball.
He's got too much lifesteal. A snowball save as well. They've only actually
Saves
lost
the day.
Beastmasters. Makoto Thunder Roll is doing so much work now onto the Tiny. Omar trying to escape, has no way out. All Sumail can do is just kill the courier.
Yep, this is
What
when
the-
we type meet Darkseer GG, you know, in our pub games. Oh boy. Tough. This is rough. I mean, he's rushing.
Well, that's the thing. They're very secret, right?
Yeah, you never know
Who
if
would have
they're the
thought?
ones coming to the restaurant. But they always do the
trust
same thing.
the tire company. That's a nice toss back, though. Right into the hands of Noob. If only they had the stun ready. The vacuum from Sumail. There he is, here to deliver justice. Kill goes to Noob, but this should be the tower here going down, along with the helm being delivered. Bot lane, though, Ghost, he's going to pay the price for the kill. Achieved top lane as Cuckoo lands the killing blow. So the push is going to be really good. This talent lineup seems a bit greedy in comparison, doesn't it?
Yep. But
Oh, I see him.
Monkey King,
Avatos.
he's
Into
out
the
of
wall.
his
He
tree.
gets out the stun. Doesn't change much though. Makoto, he will get off the Rolling Thunder, but again, Noob just hitting level 6 from the kill, finds a nice duration stun. Jokum, very nice place. Ice Shards, actually no. Omar gets onto the other side. Ice Blast incoming.
He's level
That'll
6.
hit Jokum here. He's rooted by the Hawks, and Omar finds the toss back. That secures the kill there. Makoto,
How is
he
A
was
level 6,
controlled
Richie?
Throughout the Rolling Thunder. GH has been farming mid for like 2 minutes. The mid darks here.
When you carry.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Net worth, he's not really killing it either. Sumail is the richest hero in the game. That's going to be the mechanism complete, straight into the Guardian Greaves. As Omar continues to buy space and time, they eventually plan toward he gets off another toss. This time, though, there's a snowball, actually only onto the creep wave, but Natsumi is here to close the door. Omar, he says, you have evaded death long enough. Finally, he faces the King's justice. You have evaded death long enough. Finally, he faces the King's justice.
It is all space, you know, for his team.
Oh no, they're going to steal this fence stack.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but this Ice Blast? Hold on. Oh, that's only going to catch Jokum, WS,
lucky.
and Natsumi
The
get
ward saved them, you know.
way.
They saw the Ice Blast coming last moment, so they don't die.
Nice juke there.
Okay, now they
Ghost
know.
will only get the scrub. Was about to level up significantly.
Yeah, I
as he
mean, you
finishes
would think with
farming
all
up
those
the
aura
Deagle.
items, when the AA would just buy a catch item like Aura of Aethos, right, instead of the Solar.
RP down bottom. Ghost, he continues to just tank the brunt of the focus now from Talon Esports. Ice Blast is coming down
He has
bottom.
nowhere,
but
he
it's
just
not
has
gonna
nowhere to go. He can only
change. But can they actually catch him? Oh, through the gate. Noob. Just needs to destroy some trees. Finds his man. Has the roar ready to go
GH in
alongside the
trouble.
Ancient Thunderhide. And that is going to be a kill for Noob.
Yeah, they got GH as well. This is a big kill. He's pretty rich, like we just mentioned. Who's getting the last hit? Cuckoo, just take the last hit. God damn it. You got Cuckoo. If you take the last hit, your teammates are not gonna ask anything. No question. So not like Sumail, you know. Alright.
Who is this? Check his PC. Who is this player? Careful here, Cuckoo. He's been caught. Wow, they roared him. He's got no chance out.
Remember
of that
some
one.
time ago we had a mid player that buys aura items that plays like off laner.
In C?
No, just in.
Oh wait, I think I do. When he went for the Greaves.
Top tower is under
No, I don't know if he actually went Greaves. I remember the match. Mid lane.
Okay, hold on. Initiation. Oh, I forgot Ghost was in this game. Such as the just amount of insanity. Sumail, he's dropped down.
no.
There's a wall of replica,
Ghost.
but it's Ghost who's going to bit of harm's way. Makoto turning back, trying to make sure he can save
Trapped in
Cuckoo
the
as they
wall in
screw
the
him
freezing field.
away from the team, into the hands of Makoto. What a kill there onto Ghost. He can just find no support. He finds no luck as they once again will look for a kill. Omar, he gets a toss, but only back onto the wall of replica illusions. Natsumi considering dropping the Wukong Strand will do so now as they open up onto Noob. Noob, he's got no way off of the high ground here. He's 300 gold short of the drums of Slum as Sumail throws down a vacuum from the low ground. It's pretty good. There's just absolutely no follow-up. So Talon, they take a very awkward fight quite handily.
Yeah, NIGMA kind of, even though I know Kuroki at the end of the game will be telling, how many times do I need to tell you, do not run up the high ground with no vision.
Oh, WS. Okay, they hit the roar. This would be a big kill, actually. He's got this Ag Scepter, and he is just going to be blitzed down. Yeah, he needs that gap coverage, you know. Ooh, good blink away from Omar. Very, very good blink away. And then, yeah, I mean, Ghost, he's recovering, man. I mean, it's a Sven.
I mean,
Sven's
he
doing his
blinks
own
away
thing.
but
He's
still
farming.
die.
It's a good catch. Omar, I mean, look, he's basically left behind to break the smoke on purpose. He's doing his job. Is that an Ag Scepter finish now for Natsumi? Indeed, it Ag Scepter.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This will
Yeah,
really
here you go.
accelerate his game.
A backstep, the beast has had enough. He's bringing GH over with his 2 balls. We don't need the vacuum for the Ice Blast to land, we just need a raw. Oh,
breaks.
no.
They're trying to catch on the stun. That's going to be a really big ice blast. That's good enough for the kill on Makoto. Snowball save doesn't come in time. Sumail and company, they're just running into the Wukong's madness. WS, it's a 4-man Ravage. Where's the damage? Cuckoo in the freezing field is doing nothing. And then the rest of his team is going to die.
That fight did not look like it was gonna go well for NIGMA Galaxy.
They get 4-man RP and they still win the fight. I think it's the auras. They're too good. Omar at the toss to collect the kill and close out the fight is the insurance policy.
That was the moment you should not have feared death, Cuckoo. You should have brought death together with your opponent.
Noob vacuum on a 2. Hold on. They reset the fight. Makoto, he's just dead. And once again, the snowball doesn't come in time. And Jokum's going to be killed off.
The snowball has just begun. Or the snowball has already begun.
Is this the game?
I mean, this is just, what, at least one lane? Look at their heroes with the auras. They're gonna kill the base quickly. Oh my, that went from 0 to 100 so quickly. It was like a soap opera. We were discussing about how Sven got abandoned, you know, by his teammates. And then all of a sudden, we are in a racetrack, you know, running away with the game.
Or sorry, a support would leave their lane for 2 seconds and Sumail would spam ping so that the TPs would come through. Now he's building mechanism. That's growth. If he can do it, you can too. Cuckoo, he is about to be, I mean, absolutely just don't even look. Rough kill there. And Ghost, I think he's online now. Jokum, Walrus Punch here, doesn't have any ice shards, trying to juke him around in the trees. Omar just standing there menacingly as Ghost lets loose into him, and Omar, unfortunately, a little bit 4-man RP and managed
Agent
to have
Omar,
follow-up damage.
He is the professional smoke breaker.
Wait, hold on. It's coming. Team fight here. Omar breaks the smoke. Vision set up now again by Talon. Omar, they're going to make the jump onto him, but they're just jumping into the ice blast. WS is going to get hit mid-skewer.
Oh, vacuum!
Vacuum! Oh no, the snowball save in time though, but set up for the RP. It's a disaster, NIGMA Galaxy. Noob just ran them over.
That was Symphony of Fails or Symphony of Spells.
What's going on? Natsumi's just...
He's alone. He's alone.
fighting
That's
first.
what's going on.
He's gonna get
Sven
taken
wasn't
down.
the abandoned child. Natsumi on the monkey thing. He was the true abandoned child. His team is living a monkey.
GG, that's it. Oh my god, they got beat. The Talon Esports get taken down by the Sumail mid Darkseer. And it just completely owned them.
And never in 100 years I would expect to see Sumail playing mid buying auras.